Welcome to Vintage Coin Op Restorations. This is Midway's 1972 haunted house, and this is our final video of this machine. If you remember, probably 7 to 8 months ago, we brought this machine in the shop, and it was in some really bad shape. And we have just gone over this whole thing, and the machine has been restored. If you remember, the formica was all chipped and broken. The gun was in pretty much 3 different pieces. And now it is just really nice. Same as the coin door was all dented up. And the cabinet was in really bad shape. So let's take a good look at the cabinet now. Really neat graphics on this machine. We'll come around the back here. And let's take a quick look at the other side. The back glass itself is in very, very good condition. There's a little bit of yellow that's flaking in the yellow that we might touch up, but there's always something said to be about an original back glass that's untouched. We've got a little issue down there where you could see through the black. That was a top to score number that's obviously someone put on there and yanked it all off, and it all took the paint right off of the glass. Alright, let's take a sneak peek inside this machine. This machine kicked our butt a little bit. We had a lot of problems with it, but in the end, at least with this one, we won. A lot of adjusting to do. A lot of detail, a lot of cleaning. Especially when people service these things, you want to, first thing you want to look inside here, but at the same time, the door wants to close on you, and it catches your elbows and clothes, and people yank on it, and in turn, all these wires sometimes get yanked out of there, and that was part of the problem. You know, there were so many things that we just couldn't figure out where they went, but we did get the schematics, so we went over it and found out where everything went. There are a little bit of solid state equipment in here. And one of them is the amplifier that's on your left, and on the right is your motor control for speed. Now, the game starts off very slow, and as you get up to different amounts of points, 1,000, 2,000, and 3,000, the machine does kick up to different speeds. The first and second are barely noticeable. The third one is definitely an increase in speed. But it's just the detail of the game. As we go inside here a little closer, you see that there's a center motor that is constantly running throughout the game, and with different coils here that open and close, which allow the reels to engage into this continuously spinning, turning motor. Alright, I guess enough of talking about this, and let's get into some gameplay. But we'll take a quick look inside. Machine works on a dime, and you're able to find a original coin box for this machine. And in the back there, in the far left, is a tape deck. It's an 8-track tape and a reproduction 8-track tape inside it. This tape player has been nothing but a headache. We are very fortunate to find new rubber bands, or I call them rubber bands, but they're 2 rubbers that literally make this motor have the right amount of tension to keep it playing very well. We cleaned the heads, and the tape doesn't sound that bad. Every so often it gets kind of woozy. You'll hear it, but as you hit the different targets, the 8-track changes, and you hear the witch, you hear a cat, and then there's the background spooky music, which makes this game so cool. Alright, let me give me 1 second while I turn off some lights here so we can actually see what's going on inside here. See inside, it's got some really cool graphics. Alright, I'm going to attempt to play the game and videotape at the same time. So, I'm going to press the start button. And there's our music. Alright, I'm going to shoot for this monster guy first. Let's get the cat. And each time you hit him, the cat is continuously, it sounds like that, but every so often when you hit this monster guy, depending on where the last time what he said, you get yourself into different parts of his conversation. The witch in the back is pretty cool. There she is. Hit her again. There's that monster. We get 20 shots in the game. Let's get this monster. See there, you hear him for a second, I'll beep, and then, you know, it goes right back into gameplay. The cat's probably the nicest, sounds the best out of all of them. But let's get this witch. There, you heard her say, cut that out, and I believe the monster says, oh, that really hurt. And depending on where the game is while you're playing, you might get them to say a little bit more. I believe the original had them saying, on the original tape, had them saying it twice. With this reproduction tape, I'm not sure if it does. I think it only says it once. So depending on where you're, where you are when you hit, you'll see exactly what he says, or the witch. But the cat's the coolest sound because it's probably just a cat, constant music. Let's take a closer look at the graphics in here. It's all a blue light game. We did a little fluorescent painting inside there to highlight some of the pieces. And needless to say, when you get these, they're all broken down and they're all not, you know, not upright where they're supposed to be, because you have that when you're looking at it, you see this three-dimensional trees. Well, those are trees that are actually standing off of a plastic playfield, and so you also see the crosses in the back. So, pretty neat game. The sound effects really awesome. Let me get back here, turn some lights on. Needless to say, we have a lot of machines here, and we just wanted you to take a quick look at the haunted house. If you have one of these machines and you'd like it restored, please give us a call. If you have one for sale, give me a call. I'd love to purchase it from you. We are located in Chicago, Illinois. Our phone number is area code 630-624-7466, and this is Haunted House. Thanks for watching.